Faster on the beat, let's get it.
Back yet again. Today I'm excited to showcase round 3. I believe this logo was only 3 rounds, because I think when I was editing I only seen this last match, so maybe the stream went off. This was back in the day, when a few weeks ago, when my phone was like having problems with battery, so maybe that's what happened there. But this is against Bonney. I think it's a hard matchup when they see the Dolphins, the 10-drop Dolphin. Shout out to Go Broke, who had a great game, and I think it wasn't the battery, I think it was their internet at Layton, because I was not connected to the Wi-Fi. So what I'm gonna try to do is, when I go to the stores, I'm gonna ask for the Wi-Fi, so hopefully I don't get disconnected, because if I get disconnected, I just gotta like refresh, hit like a refresh bottom, and it bring me back to the live stream. So yeah, play against Bonney. My strategy, generically speaking, is to starve them. People be telling me in the comments that I need to be more aggro, and maybe that's the answer, but I feel like if I'm able to starve you and remove your board and then go all in, I have a high chance of beating you. Yeah, but I feel like I just need to adapt to like the 9-drop shanks, because sometimes I overthink things, and when you play the first shanks I panic, I stop attacking, because let's say when Bonney plays the first shanks, have like 3 characters, now I go to 2, I'm like, he probably gonna attack my board or play another shanks, go 11 to now 8, and it's like, and I start with thinking on my head, so I gotta do a better job of adapting. But here I'm attacking. Oh no, I think I attacked the searcher. I need to do a better job. I've been losing a few games a lot. Shout out to the players. I love facing great players because they make me better. There was a Perona player, played really well. I had control the full game, and I think and things went south. By the time you guys saw the game, maybe you don't, I don't like to do spoilers, but yeah, I've been losing a few games with Enel when like I feel like I should have been more aggressive. I have control the full game, but they play 1 or 2 characters, I'm not able to remove them, and they kill me, they just go for game. Yeah, but Enel is like, I've been doing amazing with him, but sometimes it feels like when you're facing great competition, it's like there's less room for error because everything got better. So like, if a great player sees everything, or you see better than him, but you want to turn, you over attack, like you give him the card that he needed, or one turn you didn't win for game or for live, it can cost you, because then they will take the advantage from you, because the strengths of and the weakness of Enel is being a 1 life. Yeah, I can Raigo, I can Yamato, go back to 2, I can Ace, Rush, all that, but I'm a 1 life, and if you have a lot of attacks, man, you're gonna eat my hand or put me at 0. So yeah, I'm in a weird position where like, just starving, I'll be doing really well. Guys, with Enel, after Nats, I have almost 80 wins in like 20 some losses, so I'll be doing consistently well with him. It's just like, I feel like you need to play perfect. In this format, you need to play perfect, because anything can beat you, because everything got better. And there's some rogue decks, because I feel like Enel is kind of rogue. Nobody play competitive that much. So it can be in the category of being a rogue deck. And man, sometimes I struggle, man. Sometimes I face different decks that nobody plays, but because maybe I overstarved them, or I didn't win for game when I needed to, or like put pressure on the life when I needed to, it comes back to haunt me. But I'm grinding, man. I'll be testing. And no matter if we don't top, I try to, just learn from it. Shout out to John, or Yugi. I know who he is. If he's watching this video, or Yugi Grandpa Kai. He has all the cars always. He's always carrying all the collector card. Like he has like 20 banders. He goes to his store with 20 banders, 1 red for red cars, and he has like colors. It's beautiful, man. I love you, man. I love you. So we were testing, and we always test, and I love going to Layton, because after Layton, we can test. We can spend hours testing. Should I, like I say again, shout out to John. We test, and man, he beat me with Purple Luffy. He beat me with Blackbeard. I don't know if he plays something else. And because he knows Enel, he always tell me, man, I respect Enel. I know how great player you are, and I gotta play you on my best. And he knows what I'm gonna do every turn, and he maximize every turn. He knows how to maximize his turns and what to do to beat me. And you learn from it. You know, you learn. Like I don't like you. Of course, it feels good when you go to a tournament and you upskill your opponent. You know, you're more prepared than your opponent, and that gives you the edge. But it's also it could be overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie, so guys. It could be overwhelming where like you're just losing because they know how to play you, and you make a little mistake, and that costs you. But because if it happens consistently, you're gonna be like, man, should I switch this deck? What's going on? It could be overwhelming, but you know what's gonna happen in the end if you just stay positive and you go through those lows and you like, I'm gonna keep grinding. You're gonna get out of it, you know. Then you're gonna be on the other side where like, oh, you're seeing all your cards, you know what to do, you know how to maximize your turn, and that's gonna give you the edge. So just stay positive, man. Stay consistent, man. Yeah, it sucks not to top, but if you have the right mentality, it's a plus. You're always winning because you're learning, and this is the game that I love. But testing yesterday, and man, I know I say in the past, and I need to do it. I definitely need to do it, guys. I eventually need to do it. I need to be smart about it. I definitely need to and guys, today I have the camera in the right angle. I definitely need to start playing other decks. I love Enel. I've been doing amazing consistently, but in this format, there's too many decks now that we can play and have fun and do well. And one of the decks that I've been watching is Shanks. I'm seeing how John plays it. Shout out to John again. See how Greed plays it. Great player too. And actually yesterday he won with Shanks. So Shanks is good. And I see the deck, and it's like Enel, but the reason it's a little bit better than Enel across the matchups. I feel like Enel has a good matchup against it. If Enel player says Katakuris, Yamato, and Raigo, you should have that match, because they're going to be playing one thing per turn. And if you remember, when you play Katas and Yamato, you are removing his board while establishing your own board. But I feel Shang has, across the whole the decks, the meta decks, he has close to 50. So that's the advantage he has over Enel. Like maybe Enel has a good match against him. If you see your cards, he can still beat Enel. That's the thing. Like, he can still beat you, but I feel like if you know what you're doing, you have a little bit of edge, because you see Kara and you Kara the Rileys. They're Rileys, they're Dragons, they're New Gates. You're in a good spot, because at one point you're gonna have 3-4 characters and he's gonna play one Shanks, and at least you have the advantage of that case. You could just go Gargoyle Life or Raigo and all that. But one of the important things is to remove his board, force him to just play one thing per turn, and always keep yourself at 1 life if you have Raigo. If you have blockers, you take the hits, and when he plays the Shank, you give him the if you don't have, okay, so let's say you have a good board, you know he's gonna play the Tendra because he's going 5 a lead. If you don't have Raigo but you have a blocker, you take the first hit looking for that Raigo, and then when he plays the 10 drop, he goes 12, you trash. You block with the Shirayoshi. So, and also play Shirayoshi late, because they have, you don't want, you can bait him, but you don't want him to, if you don't have a better play, you have to do it, but you don't want him to back him. I think he is the 7 cost 7k, the one that trash. You don't want him to trash your blockers, because your blockers can come clutch in the late game. And like I said, I think Enel, man, I do consistently walk across everything, but it's just sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming. We're like, man, if I face purple and he sees everything, if I face even Doffy, man, the great Doffy players, shout out to Nylove, if he sees everything and he can just keep going wide, eventually he's gonna kill me, because I'm gonna only remove one thing per turn, and he's eating my hand, and it's like, and when I try to go for game, he has too many life. So that's what I'm saying. I need to do a better job of maybe yes, it's okay to starve your opponent, but I feel like if you have of course, maybe Dolphy you starving at 4 because you could choose Yamato, or Gedatsu if you have Gedatsu or Nami later in the game, so that's fine. But at one point you just gotta close the game, man, because it's just, once we get the EVO 2 boss monster, it's gonna be way better. It's gonna be way better, guys. But if you guys notice what I be doing, I think that's what I gotta do. I be starving him, removing board, and also like I believe I don't know if I've been attacking before. I really haven't paid attention to the game. I'm so sorry, chat. But you see here, this is what I'm saying. Like, I have 3 attacks, guys. Right? I have 3 attacks, 4 attacks. Well, he can rest one of them. He doesn't have a Dawn open, so that's insane for us. I like just to go for board. That's what you want to do, But that's sometimes what I struggle with. Where like I have control. I have 4 big characters. I'm keep attacking your board, but you're healthy, and then I stop. I just need to do a better job where like I gotta kill you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be struggling with that against some decks. Like Dolphy, they can still beat you if they go wide consistently, because they're gonna eat your hand, and yeah, they just can go wide consistently, and it can be rough. But you have the advantage. You have removal, you have the Yamatos, and you have the Gedatsu and the Nami. So you should be fine overall. But what I'm trying to say is like, if you don't respect the matchup, they can still gain from you. You gotta like don't get greedy with the counter. If you have 1 life and they start going 7, defend the first one, take the other ones, and just clear the board, of course. But like you just need to know when to like, okay, I gotta end the game. But yeah, Bonney, I'll be struggling because like here I'm debating what to do, right? Because he has 4 life, he has Cavendish, he has 2 blockers. So it's like, oh, he has a Dawn open. I'm sorry, chat. So it's like, what should I do now? Should I go face, fulfill your hand? Because that's what I'm saying. Like I just scared. I'm sometimes I do that too. I've been doing that lately, where I overthink my choices. Like I play too much around things. Yes, it's great to play around things, but sometimes you just gotta go for it. Sometimes like, oh, you play the first Shanks. Oh my god, I don't want to attack because then you're gonna play the second one, or you're gonna clear my board. It's like, if your opponent sees everything, he sees everything. It is what it is, But yeah. But I still love it now. I'm still gonna be grinding with him. I think he's really powerful, and he has a great matchup. I just like sometimes I get discouraged because like, man, I lost because I didn't respect the game. I got greedy with the counter, or I didn't attack enough, or I waited too long for attack. So I just gotta learn more about the matchups. Here I'm attacking the 9. He's resting the Gedatsu. The reason I'm doing that is just I wanna eat his hand. I don't think that's bad either. You eating his hand. You know what I'm saying? You eating his resource. He give you a 0 cost. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Here, that's the dilemma. So here, should I play Kara, bounce the Cavendish? Man, that's not a bad play. So maybe what I should do here is attack 5/5. See what I think I have 10 dons. So maybe what I should do here is go 6/6 alive. Yes, I give you 2 cards potentially, but now you're close to lethal. Play the Cavendish and pass. Maybe that's the best play. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. That's what I'm thinking here. But this was a few weeks ago. I think it was me before Nats. Yeah, this has to be before Nats because I changed my sleeve like right before Nats. So I took a break, coming new, but like I say, guys, it's great to play around things, but sometimes you gotta sometimes you have to risk it because boy, mi amor, sometimes you have mommy, I'm almost done. So sometimes you just gotta risk it and do what you gotta do. So here, I don't know why my leader is rested. Did I swing my leader already? I don't know. I'm confused. I think I went. No, mommy, don't touch. No, mommy, don't touch. Ooh. I tell mommy I love you. Go, mommy, babe.
I didn't know you coming home.
Yeah, I said touch. Yeah, the laptop you can. It's like a touch screen. It's really nice. Babe, mommy, babe. Where you? So yeah. So here, why my ladies rest? I'm confused. I think I'm gonna Rival the 7 cost. I don't know if this is the right play, chat. Tell me in the comments. I'm always reading the comments, and we took a break. Well, we were just uploading. I was really busy, couldn't answering all the comments, but now we're back at it. We're gonna be answering. I killed the Cavendish, so he didn't gain the plus. But that's what I'm saying. I need to. In my defense, chat, you don't see Bonney every day. You don't see Uta or Perron every day, and sometimes I lose to those matchups. So I know I need more practice because I know I was struggling against Lucci. I was starving them, but sometimes they kill me because I was over starving. So I just feel like I just need to learn those matchups better. I just need to learn against Green when to go for game because in the past few formats, I've been grinding. I've been like starving my opponent, but this format I'm starving even more because of the 4-drop Kuzan. I gain too much value with that card, right? My Yamato can kill higher cost. My Gedatsu have a lot of value in the late game, so that's fine. But against Green, I'm struggling because I need to. Here, I should have countered the 5, but he doesn't. Yeah. Oh, he went 7 and 5, I think. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So here he plays the 10 drop. Yes. So here's not the end in the world. Like if I have, not having Rago here really hurts. So maybe that was a waste. Maybe that was a waste. Oh wait, something happened here with the mic. Hello. Hello. Okay, there we go now. We should be good now. Okay, so here I killed the Rocinante. I go back to 2. Oh yeah, you keep yourself at 1 life. He did a mistake attacking. Like if against Enel guys, if he's at 1 life and you only have 2 attacks, don't attack again. So here I'm debating. Here I think I can take. I think here I can get away with it. Okay. If he has another Tandra, he has another. But you see in this match, I was so I think I trigger removal. So he plays another Tandra, but you see here I'm in the better spot because I don't know if I win this game. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but he has a 2 life. The thing is, what should I do now? That's a dilemma. Should I go and yeah, mami, yeah, te amo. So yeah. Espérate, I'm recording. So I go here 11. I mean, I don't know if that's the right play. I play Kara, bounce the Gedatsu. You can tell me that's the best optimal play here. I mean, it's not the worst. I'm at 2 life. So, and I have a lot of counter. So if he commits everything, it is what it is. Here, this is the dilemma. Should I defend the first hit here? Let's see what I do. But yeah, I gotta practice more against Green, to be honest. And like, because those decks you don't see every day. And I gotta do a better job to identify when to go for life in those matchups. Like, yes, it's okay to play around the 10 drop, but sometimes and also be patient. Like, just at that, because I was playing against Go Broku, shout out to you, and I had control early mid game. That's what happened to me lately with Bonney. I have full control early in mid game, but late game he sees 10 drops, 9 drops, and Holy Jones, and he just destroyed me. One turn I could have don't give him the kid. I could have starting at 2 life and pass. And I think when I put him at 1 life, and I didn't have answer for the kid. So when he put me at 1, I made a big display there. So that's what I'm saying. Like, go aggro, adapt. Adapt. I'm saying sometimes the nerf and like, man, is he gonna play on Shanks? If he sees everything, he sees everything. Chat. It is what it is. So this is great for me because he's not establishing another 10 drop. He doesn't have enough dump to play another 9 drop. He doesn't have dumps to play a Holy Jones, I think. So that's great for me. I will give you a tip too to do what you're gonna do first, and then you do your plays. Because now I know what you're gonna do. Now I can okay, I can counter. I can maybe let the Yamato go. Let's see what I do. If he goes for board, I gotta defend my board because now we're trading board for board. So he's going 10 where? It's a good question. He's going 10 alive. He's going 10 alive. I think it's a great trigger and I should do it. Yeah, I should do it. I should kill the Cavendish. Because the Cavendish give him so much value. The thing is what to discard. Should I discard 2 chaos zero cost? So yeah, I just gotta keep grinding too. Sometimes you see so many different decks. That's why it's fun, but sometimes it's scary. In locals, guys, you are seeing so open. One day you might see Blue Yellow Queen. One day you might see Uta. One day you might see the meta. It's so open. Even in sweaty locals, it's open. It's open. It's super open. So I'm still debating what to do here, what to trash. And I also gotta like, it's like I said, like if I keep playing consistently like I usually do, I didn't do it. That's crazy. I think that was a mistake. I think that was a mistake. It's a big mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake. Because I killed the Cavendish. And now I can just go for your board. You have 2 cards in hand. So it's definitely a misplay. Oh, well, he's going to play a blocker? Yeah, I should have definitely killed the Cavendish. I don't know what I was thinking about, chat. It's a big misplay. You know, but that's good to see the games, analyzing together. Sorry, in the early, I was just talking different things. But I like to share my thought process, what I'm dealing with right now. And I'm just going to, yeah, I'll be doing really well. But a few locals has been rough for me. I've been losing to road decks. Or older road decks. I guess I'm a road deck too. And sometimes it's rough when you're like, man, I feel like I have the game in the bag. And I just let it go. But we're going to see those games in the future. We're going to analyze it together. And we're going to learn from each other. And like I said, man, we're humans. We're going to go make mistakes. But what you want to try to do, watching your gameplay, watching videos, practicing, is like minimize your mistakes and do consistently well. So that's the goal. That's why I'm doing commentary. That's why I don't mind showing case my losses or my wins, because the goal is so we can all learn together. There's no shame of losing. And it's just a card game, you win, you lose sometimes. Sometimes it will be because of your own fault. Sometimes it will be because you didn't do better. Sometimes because your opponent played better than you. There's so many things that can happen that you can end with an L. Sometimes you didn't lose to time, but you can always learn, man. You can always learn. Even if you make those mistakes in the future again, you can always get better and learn. So like I said, here I may have been misplayed because he has 2 cards in hand. I would have killed the Cavendish. I would have killed the board. And I would have been in a better position. So I definitely made a big misplay. So I go in 7 alive. He takes it. Now I'm gonna go for game. Yes, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna go for game. So there you go. Yeah, maybe I saw that opening and I did it, and but definitely the safest play is kill the Cavendish. Let's say he plays blockers. Now you try to go for life, for board, eat the blocker, kill one of the characters, and you pass. And now he will have in the board searchers, 1 10 drop, no blockers, and maybe 1 or 2 life. So I think that was the better play. But thank God but you see what I did there? That sometimes that happens to me when I'm on the other side. I do the math, I do the wrong math, I don't counter properly, and then my opponent kill me. So yeah, but yeah, like if your opponent has, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I need to, of course, start Bonney early, but I need to do a better job going more aggro, because it depends my hand. If I have the Yamatos, you starve the whole game, because Yamato are going to kill the high cost. Yakuza and Yukara, he's going to have 8-9 life between you and him. Now a Yamato can kill a 10 drop. Now a Yamato can kill a 9 drop. So that's fine. But if you don't have the Yamatos, you got to do a better job of just, go for board always. Go for board early mid game. But late game, keep attacking life, even if you're giving cards, because at some point you need to close the game. But guys, thank you for the support. I appreciate the love. We're gonna keep running for you guys. I don't remember that day. It was a long time ago. But so far in this local, we finished 2-1. We beat the first round. I forgot what it was. Red Purple Luffy. I lost to Blackbeard, and Nena beat Bonney. But guys, thank you so much for the love, for the support. Look at me there. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. GG's. Take care. I love it.